Mental Health Day Summit on Mental Health and Happiness has enrolled an outstanding array of speakers for this 24-hour free online event. Sponsored by the William Glasser Institute US, we'll have Kim Olver, our Executive Director, and Dr. Nancy Buck interviewing our guest panelists from here in the United States. On the other side of our globe, Bette Blanche in New Zealand and Dr. Anasuya Jagatevi Jagadisan in Malaysia will have their own lineup of interesting guests to reinforce the emphasis on mental health as being much more than the absence of mental illness. Following Dr. William Glasser's teaching on choice theory, we want to reinforce the fact that we have control over the direction of our lives, as well as the quality of our lives and relationships. Sometimes we need help in this process. The purpose of this summit is to support our audience and provide a wide spectrum of expertise and experience through our guest speakers. Take a minute now to register. There's no cost and no hidden agenda. We just want to make a contribution to the overall mental health and happiness of all of us who share this planet. Here are a couple of clips that are sort of an hors d'oeuvre for the banquet to take place throughout the entire Mental Health and Happiness Summit.
Happiness Summit, I was wondering, so many people, when they hear mental health and happiness, they kind of know what it is when they have it and when they don't, but I don't know if they really know how to define what it is. How would you define mental health and happiness?
Well, it's like we all know the difference between what hurts and what doesn't. So that's it.
Okay, great.
When we're suffering, when we're not.
Yes. Yeah, we definitely feel that, don't we?
Yes, and if I am thinking thoughts that are, let's say, negative about you, about the world, about myself, then I'm going to experience emotionally suffering.
That's right. So our thoughts actually can trigger them.
Mental health is a state of overall, I would describe it as fundamentally a quality of resilience that enables us to deal with life's challenges, so that mental health and happiness are not seen as, withdrawing from the world and, sitting on our cushion and eating bonbons while watching soaps or something like that. So it's a state of resilience. We're engaged with life.
As I mentioned, these were just an appetizer for the wealth of insight and information that will fill out your experience of the summit. On our registration page, you can find a complete lineup of our expected guests with a brief thumbnail of each one. Take the time to register now.